Reggie Wilson, Carl Towns. Thanks so much for taking the time.
Definitely. Glad to be here. Thanks a lot for giving me a chance.
So I was sitting here earlier and I saw you walk into the arena, walk up to the court and sit down early, really early. What was the reason behind that?
Just want to sit back here and remember all the good times we had, go through some times to myself to, get adjusted to what's going to happen tonight on such a big night for Carl. I just wanted to have my own time without anybody interrupting me. And I just wanted to sit back and think about the great times we had for the 9 years we were here.
And what's it like being back? Is it surreal at all?
You know what? It's emotional. Something, this is our home for 9 years. So to come back here as an opponent, I understand that we have a mission to go and win games as the New York Knicks. It's emotional because, we had a lot of great memories here. But as usual, our job is to come here and get a W.
Absolutely. For you, I remember seeing you're up, throwing T-shirts and all that. Like, how much does this community here in Minnesota mean to you?
Well, the community is always going to be the community. It was always good to me here. I had a lot of respect from the fans and everything. So it's just good to be back here and back in the, here, back in the building, so it's just a great moment.
What has some of the conversations been like between you and Cat?
Basically the same thing. You got a job to do. Do what you do. Get out there and have fun. Nothing's changed, The only thing that's changed is the jersey. The job is still the same.
Kind of moments after that trade happened, in the few hours after that trade, we kind of saw Cat in the gym taking some shots. What was that moment like for you guys?
Basically, just trying to enjoy, what was happening and, just relish the chance that we played at such a great place. We had great years, but, you just want to get a taste, before you have to make moves. And that's all it was. It was just a father and son spending time enjoying what, God has given us, the ability to, play in the NBA.
And he's having a great season so far, all-star caliber year in New York. How is he enjoying getting adjusted to being back home?
He loves it. I mean, we're from that area, so going back home was not a big difference. It was just that, we're playing for the Knicks. We're from there, grew up there, born and raised there. So him going back home was a great feeling because, family, get a chance to spend time with his niece and nephew, just doing all the stuff he couldn't do when he was in Minnesota, so it was beautiful.
We heard Cat talk a little bit about the experience this morning, but just how shocking and how emotional was that when he learned about the trade?
We never talked about it. We just know it was part of the job. It's part of the job, You go where you want, you play where you're supposed to be. So we basically didn't get into it. It was something that, developed, something that happened, so we just dealt with it.
And I know you're not him, so you can't necessarily speak for him, but what does Minnesota mean to him? I mean, you would think
it's home. It's always going to be home. It's always going to have great memories, and it's something that we'll cherish forever.
Why is it home? Because you would think, like, you get back to New York and you're enjoying New York, but he still has a piece of his heart here in Minnesota.
Right, because it's home, because this is where he started. It's always going to be where his career started. So you can't take it away. 9 years, come on, it's a lot of time to be with one organization. So that's what's considered his home. Friendships, relationships, it's always going to be home.
I know it's another game on the schedule, but how hard do you think it might be for him to lock in tonight?
He got to lock in like you do every game. Every game is about winning and doing what he do. So basically, he's coming out to do his job.
Carl, thanks so much for taking the time. Appreciate you.